Hello everyone. How goes the going?
There goes my OBS. I had a little bit of a second delay trying to connect to the stream. That was not fun. And there, I've got a play button on my screen.
Ta-da,
Let's make sure it's muted.
Oh, Mitsukuru Severs just went live. Ho 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 ho!
No,
I
lies.
wonder.
Lies and trickery.
I wonder what he's doing.
Oh, it might actually help if I had my sound on.
I wonder what Severs is doing.
Waiting for my stream to catch up so I can mute it.
Oh wow.
Then
Alright.
to yours. Where's that?
Alright.
It does not say that you're live yet.
It doesn't. That's odd.
Nope, you're not appearing in the followed channels at the moment.
Do you have my notifications off?
I have everybody's notifications off.
Yeah, that's your thing. I have everyone's on, so I know if someone goes on, and I can just be like, oh.
Yeah, but you see, if I turn them all on, then my email box gets full of just notifications of everybody going live.
Oh yeah.
And
I just
I did that once.
I made a section. I made a section where it just goes into basically what is junk. It has like 3,000 messages in it now, and it just goes in there and doesn't really disturb any of my emails. It just has its own little folder that I never check. I'm smart.
Okay, mute.
Wow, he muted me because I said I was smart.
No,
Feels
not
bad.
you.
Wow.
I mean, yes, I'm muting you, but I'm not muting
Feels
you.
bad, man. Hey, what's happening, Boobo? How's it going? What topic
What
are
topic are we going
to ignore
We don't
today?
well, I guess we did ignore the one topic last. We acknowledged it, so we didn't ignore it. We just didn't answer it.
We had one topic, and it was a kind of a political topic, but it was gaming political. So it's still pretty clean. It's still pretty clean, guys. Basically, microtransactions and pretty much like the worst
And
game.
how much they suck.
And how much they suck, and the worst game that a good game that you've seen get ruined by microtransactions. That's
The game that I've seen get ruined by microtransactions that I've seen personally
get ruined. There's usually everyone's probably seen at least one. I don't know.
I mean, I guess that Rohan Blood Feud I used to play with, how they put that bot item in the microtransactions. But then again, that was also from the early days of free to play. That was almost 9 years ago. That one was old.
The ADD podcast with Severs. Yeah. Why did it just change like that? That's weird.
What, on Chatty?
Yeah, on Chatty, it just said that I updated my thing, but I didn't.
Because Chatty runs on a slight delay because it has to wait for Twitch to actually send the information.
Oh, okay, cool.
I heard a bang. Thank you for the host, Ralnick.
All right.
Bings. Bings are
So
fun.
yeah, that's the main topic tonight. Then we also have
Yes,
other topics as well. Like, we're basically going to be talking about gaming news, games that we're looking forward in. I think that's just going to be like a section of it. I'm going to mute my my phone.
Might be wise. Otherwise, you're going to end up getting VOD muted on, or not even VOD muted. You're just going to get deleted on YouTube.
So yeah, because it's Back in Black, by AC/DC, and I am liking and retweeting your tweet that you tagged me in, Severs.
Oh, of course I tagged you in it. Why wouldn't I?
I appreciate it.
I got 2 notifications.
That's me liking and retweeting it.
That it is. Oh, and Bam Gaming.
Oh man, he beat me to it. Or Bomb Gaming, you mean? Bomb. Bam. Oh, Bam. Bam.
Yeah.
Bam.
A
Bam.
bomb.
Oh, I thought it was Bomb Gaming. Oh man, my gaming's the bomb, dude.
So I got a free channel a couple days ago.
That legit
So
hurt
if
my
you
throat.
want, I can do this now.
What can you do?
Bam.
Oh my god. Seriously? That's your emote? Is that
No,
one?
that's his emote.
Whose emote?
That's Bam.
Who?
Bam. The guy who just retweeted me or liked my tweet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's one of his, because someone in his channel gifted me a sub to his channel, so now I have access to his, tier 1 emote.
Literally no one's ever gifted me a sub before.
I've got like a bunch of them gifted to me. I mean, I still
Ram
have
gifted
yours.
you one. Then like this guy's a gift apparently, and then
I've got this one from a gift.
I just have my own right now. I'm kind of sad.
I got this one as a gift.
Okay, man, you just know more people. That's what is that? I remember who's.
That's Danny's.
That's Danny's. Yeah.
And then of course I've got mine.
Right. Yes. Well, I have mine. And that's it for now. I'll be subbing to
I still have
people.
this one from Winter.
Oh, I have a lot of them from Winter.
Those were supposed to actually have been taken off, but I guess they decided not to.
Yeah, I mean.
Then again, the ones from Halloween were supposed to have been taken off too, and those are still there.
Yeah, I think they're just become a part of the family. So this
I'm
is
perfectly okay with that.
this is the emotes that I have for Winter.
Oh, thank you very much, Ralnick, for the gift subscription to SkyShot.
What?
Check your emotes.
Oh my god!
I still owe him a shot of the frickin' Dave's.
Oh my god! Thanks, Ralnick. Appreciate it.
Ooh, this one's that.
1 second, let me get to it first. Okay, it's right here. Oh right, I have to frickin' it doesn't let me do emotes here, does it? Yeah, not on Chatty.
Control E.
What?
Control E, though you may have to reload Chatty in order for my emote to show up.
Oh frick. Okay, I'll just.
Whenever you subscribe to someone and you get new emotes, it's got a weird delay to it where you almost have to reboot the program.
That's bad.
Yeah, you're supposed to stop complaining about not getting gifted.
Now stop complaining about not getting gifted. I won't complain.
I guess this one's
no
to
longer.
you, SkyShot.
Hey. Shit. There it goes.
That vinegar.
That looked like it hurt. That one looked like it hurt.
Not really painful. It's just a lot of vinegar in this one.
Awesome. This is fun.
I mean, that's only cayenne pepper. Yeah, Ralnick still got both the emotes.
Nice.
Thank you for the 200 bits, Bam.
Bam.
Wait
Nice.
for it. Bam, bam, bam.
Bam. So yeah,
It's going pretty good, Bam.
microtransactions and how they've ruined games.
They just ruin games because, especially in games you've already paid for, you have to spend extra money to get the content you should already have.
The worst thing is like buying a $60 game and then having to pay even more microtransactions to unlock.
I wonder what the
content.
first $60 game to have microtransactions in it was. I mean, I know Dead Space was one of the first, but I don't know if it was the first.
There's okay. There's actually some games that actually make microtransactions work. I mean, okay. So Warframe, well, it used to be a game that basically it was heavy on microtransactions when it was in its beta, and they fixed it by making the money, the purchasable money, like the purchasable currency in the game, tradable. So basically now, if you grind, you can actually make a lot of profit. Like there's YouTubers out there that have made like pretty much thousands and thousands of platinum, which is the currency.
There's
and,
actually a bunch of games like that. Star Trek
Yeah.
Online was one of the first that I saw personally that did that. I'm sure there's plenty of others that did it before.
You could
that.
get rich off of virtual money in Warframe now, pretty much, and you don't have to spend a dime on it. You just need to know how to trade, and you need to have the patience to trade.
Yeah, that was you had to grind, and then you could sell. You could trade your in-game currency, the energy credits or whatever it was, for the dilithium, which was the premium currency.
Mm-hmm. So a game that's completely ruined it, though. I mean, basically every Nexon game.
See, I could never get into any of their games. The one that I tried to was Combat Arms. But I had come over from Alliance of Valiant Arms, which is a similar type of game.
Yeah.
And the gunplay just felt really off coming from that game.
Yeah. There's I used to play Combat Arms as well. I played Rumble Fighter from OG Planet. That was also kind of pay to win. There was
the reason actually I think the reason I'd left Alliance of Valiant Arms that time was because it broke. Like, they did an update and it broke it for a lot of people, and they just kept going, oh, well, it's not us, it's you. You need to update your DirectX. Even though I just updated it 2 minutes ago. Yes. I eventually permanently got out of that game because they got bought by Area Games, and they really went overboard with the microtransactions, where before you could get guns with the in-game currency. And you could play it. And the guns that you could buy with premium currency, you were basically just getting them sooner, and it really didn't have that much of an effect. But now that whenever the Area Games bought them out, they changed it to pretty much any gun you wanted to buy that was half decent, you had to spend real money on.
Wow. There was
they lost a lot of people that day.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would expect them to.
Sucks because it was actually not a bad game.
That's the great tragedy of that too, right? Like that, like it basically ruins really good games, like games with potential. Like, I would have bought Battlefront 2 if it wasn't for the entire debacle with the transactions things. Like, that basically stopped me in my tracks.
I don't know if I'd have purchased it anyway or not, just because of the fact that they dropped the ball so hard on Battlefront 1.
Yeah.
EA Battlefront 1.
I don't actually know why they released another Battlefront. It kind of looks the same. It just has more characters and maps. So why couldn't they have just, like, released either it in the game that they already launched it in, or they could have made it a DLC, you know? So, like,
why do they release Madden every year? Why do they release FIFA every year?
So is this going to be like a yearly thing now for Battlefront? Is there going to be a Battlefront 3 coming out this year?
Knowing EA, there's actually a very strong chance of that, yes.
That's kind of sad, dude. They're going to destroy Star Wars for everyone, pretty much. At least in the gaming respect. They're going to destroy Star Wars.
There's already petitions out there for Disney to take the game license away from EA.
Yeah. That's never give EA like a significant license ever. They will destroy it.
They'll destroy it just like they've destroyed so many different gaming developers in the past.
I'm taking my glasses off. Alright. Yeah.
Even my viewers, Ralnick says money grabs. It is the way shitty games have to make money. EA, and Bam says EA is notorious for putting out games quickly. They are. Yeah, they
are. You also have Ubisoft that actually does it a lot too.
Yeah, they do it too. I'm not so much boycotting Ubisoft. I'm not buying any of their games until they start making good ones without having to wait, a year for the DLC to fix it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, Far Cry 4, it's a great game. I love it. Far Cry 3, another good one.
I like Far Cry 3
4 is
more than Far Cry 4.
more the same of Far Cry 3, which to me, for the
Far
most
Cry
part,
2 was a
bad
different
thing.
one. There was that one weird one where it was
Far-
like a retro movie kind of thing.
That was Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, which I do think I got for free whenever they were giving it out. I have yet to try it. I don't think if it would work if I tried it, because I tried playing Far Cry 3 on this computer, crash every 15 minutes. I'd be able to play 15 minutes just perfectly fine, and then boom. And it's a known issue with Windows 10.
Oh, that sucks.
Thank you for the host, Choco Lemon.
Hey. But yeah, man. There's some games out there that have actually made microtransactions work for them, such as games like Overwatch. You know, people actually spend a lot of money on Overwatch because because of the loot boxes. Sure, it's chance and everything, but it's not like not having skins is hindering you from playing the game.
I will state, because of the Battlefront 2 debacle, a lot of these companies better hope that some of the governments out there that are looking at it right now don't judge it as online gambling.
Oh yeah, I hope. I just thought of that too. Shit, it is.
I know there's actually a couple of countries over in the EU that are looking at it that way. Hawaii is looking at it that way, and they're debating on whether to actually label it as online gambling.
Well, it's definitely a cash drain. It's definitely a cash drain.
Oh yeah, and if they do that over here in the US, those games are going to be rated adults only, which is going to completely eliminate
like 50%.
Probably good.
50%.
I wouldn't even. I'd go as high as 65-70% of their player base.
Yeah.
Especially with like Battlefront 2. It's Star Wars. They're aiming just for the kids just as much as they are for the adults.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they're going to lose so many people if they end up rated AO.
Yep.
Because retail stores won't carry them.
Yeah.
I don't know what Steam's policy on that is.
Steam has put out games that are questionable already.
This is true, but they've never had an official AO rating.
Right. But they've put out games with like nudity. In fact, they have like an entire like section for just nudity. So like I think Steam would allow it.
Steam's gray area. They may not. If it gets rated AO, they may not, just to avoid selling AO games. But
AO. Sorry. Continue.
But yeah, they need to. Loot boxes are coming under extreme scrutiny right now. Though that also puts Valve under fire because of Team Fortress 2 and now the whole hat system. And CSGO because of their loot crate system.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you it won't just be EA that gets hit with this. It'll be everybody. If your game has a loot crate system,
pretty much,
you're going to be toast.
Heroes of the Storm, Battle Right,
Killing Floor 2.
Huh?
Killing Floor 2 has a loot crate system in it now.
CSGO. Hell, CSGO is a gambling system, man. Hands down, CSGO is a gambling system. You heard it here.
Rocket League's another good one.
Definitely a gambling system. Yeah, Rocket League, yes.
Rocket League and their loot crates.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be really interesting to see where that goes. If they actually
push Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla has a loot crate system.
Does it?
Yeah. Didn't you see me doing it? But it's actually kind of fair because you're actually saving money by using the crates. But you would only want to do it if you have no skins, like I did, and I basically used them. But I kind of wish I got a skin that I actually wanted, because now I have two skins that I kind of don't want. But yeah,
I did not know that Brawlhalla had.
You want me to launch it and prove it to you right now? Let me show you. Let me show you. I got you right now. We're still podcasting right now, but we're going to quickly switch over to Brawlhalla for a second, for literally 2 seconds, to show you their loot crate system.
I mean, I knew you could buy the skins on Brawlhalla. I didn't know they had a loot crate system.
They had a
for
loot
it.
crate system. Now they do. They release a new chest every so often. Every patch, I think.
It's
Okay.
interesting.
So, you see this? Okay. You see this? Celestial chests have arrived. Okay. You go into Brawlhalla.
Yeah.
You go to Celestial chests and look at this. Open chest, 100 coins. Okay. Let me show you. Wait. I need to capture this. Am I not capturing this? Do you not see
Yeah,
it?
I see it.
Do you
I see it.
on my screen?
On your stream, yes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, cool. I was streaming Brawl yesterday, so that makes sense. So you have 2 chests every week or every patch, and when you buy coins, you can actually see that 100 would be $5. Say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much 530, I think. 550. Sorry, 550. Let's just say. Yeah. So 100 would be a 550. So you're spending $5 for one skin, which is actually better than buying a skin for this skin is worth 140, right? So
Yeah.
it's cheaper in that way. So you're saving money, but you're also getting a skin that you probably won't like, most likely. And then there's also these three. There's 3 rare skins that you might get. Hey Biz, how's it
Sky
going?
did it.
How's it going?
It should be Mitsusala, not Mitsulama.
Mitsulama? No, that's because it's a joke that we just made up because I told Severs that he was very wise like the Dalai Lama, and so we.
I don't even remember what the heck it was about either. Something
I
about
just
your computer,
I just
think?
randomly told him that he was wise.
I was Rise.
Wise. Hey Courtney,
Hi.
Sally.
how's it going?
What are you
Going
guys
back to
doing
the
with your
podcast.
money
We're doing the podcast right now.
then? Yeah, I know.
Would you like to be part of it?
I mean,
It's
here,
kind
so
of
I
too late
guess.
for that. She's a part of it whether she likes it or not.
Yeah,
it's a
exactly.
bit-
She's in here.
You
Too
can
late.
never leave before 2.
Should have spoken about it before she joined.
After
I mean,
2,
I
you
feel
can
like
leave.
I feel like we were meant to set this up like 3 weeks ago, Sky.
Pardon?
I said I feel like we were meant to set it up 3 weeks ago or something like that.
What?
Last week, and then he probably forgot about it again this week, didn't he?
I don't think we talked about it.
I actually was supposed to set it up on YouTube, right?
Oh, fucked if I know.
No, I'm supposed to upload it on YouTube and I forgot. It's still there
Oh.
for 7 more days, but I'm doing it right now. Who just sent me a thing?
I thought you meant was it her that we were supposed to get VC? She could join in the video
Oh
chat?
right, yeah, she was. Yeah, we were supposed to set
Yeah.
it up with her.
And yet I can never remember everything I go down to the store for.
What did you forget this time?
No, he
I haven't
remembered
been to the
that.
store.
He remembered that that we had to install VC for you, or you had to install VC for yourself, and we had to help you
yet
install.
I'll
it.
go down to the store for like milk, bread, and eggs, and I'll go down, come back, and completely forget the bread or something.
Me too. I'm actually worse. My mom tells me something like, "Oh, go get something from the fridge," and then by the time I get to the stairs, I'm like, "What am I supposed to do?"
Oh my god.
Because we have an extra fridge downstairs, right, to store food, right, and a freezer. And she just tells me like, oh, go downstairs and get like bread or like meat or something, and just carry it upstairs so I can cook food, or we can cook food, or you can cook food, something like that. And
Didn't I get you?
and sometimes I bring in the wrong
Yeah,
thing.
I set you up in VC, Ral, because I have you added.
One time she told me to go downstairs and get chicken legs, like drumsticks, and then I came up with a pop can. Cause I was like,
What? How?
because I just forgot what I was supposed to do, so I was like,
So you
Pop
just grabbed
can.
the closest thing?
yeah, and I just got a pop can. And I was drinking the pop can. I was like, hey mom, and she was like, are you forgetting something? I was like, Yeah, drumsticks. And I went downstairs and I got the drumsticks that time.
Well,
Yep. ADHD, man. You get distracted by the weirdest things. I literally saw a pop can, and I had not an eating disorder, but kind of like I couldn't stop myself. You know, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. But yeah. So I was addicted to pop at that time. So I just saw the pop can, or like the pop, like you know,
I
like
always forget that
Yeah.
you guys call pop is like soft drink.
the soft drink. Yeah.
Soda.
Soda.
Yeah.
It's soda good.
Ahaha.
Okay.
So fucking funny.
Oh,
I
I did
know.
send you.
That was
not.
a dad joke.
It's,
That was
it
such a
is.
bad dad
It is. I know. You'll get used to them. I think you should have already gotten used to them.
I am used to them already. What
Okay,
are you
good.
talking about?
Good. I've said that many?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I sometimes just forget
Fuck.
after I say them, pretty much.
Hey,
No,
Bookie.
Ralnick, if you want to join in, we only use the VC for video. We're actually using Discord for the chat.
Yeah, we're using Discord for
And
the
I
chat.
did send you a re-invite to Sky's channel whatever it was that happened to your Discord happened.
I don't know how we're going to. Ralnick would. I mean, is Ralnick gonna also stream while he's in the podcast? Because then we would have to figure out the dimensions of the chat. We would have to make like a three-man podcast scene and a four-man podcast scene. You know?
I wouldn't even go as far as that. I just shrink up the chats a little bit. And
Yeah, but then we would have to rearrange them every single time. So I might as well make just like a three-man and a four-man. You know? I'll work on that later. But yeah, that's probably what we're gonna have to do. Hey,
we'll figure something out.
hi, Fis. You're doing that in the wrong chat, my friend. I'm sorry. We're in my Discord. Severs does not have a Discord because he hates
Nope,
Discord.
I have it.
Why don't you just connect Sky's Discord to yours then?
Yeah, you
Set
wanna
up the command so it's Sky's. I did that with
with
Exo's
Biz?
Discord because not Biz's.
Oh, okay.
With
Yeah,
Exo's
if you want
Discord.
his Discord, you'll have to go over to his channel for now and do the exclamation Discord command over there. No, Ralnick, that is your Discord. I do not have a personal Discord. That's a community
I
Discord.
think someone just tweeted me out.
Which, I mean, I'd rather have it that way anyway, but
I think someone just tweeted me out or something.
Retweeted me.
unless they retweeted mine again. Yeah, it looks like Team Reaper just retweeted my tweet that has you tagged in it.
Oh,
57
okay. Because I just got informed by Chatty that I have been retweeted. No, it's
What are we
something else.
discussing today?
Microtransactional games
Yep, microtransactions was the discussion,
was the discussion,
and
we're
how
just-
they suck.
and how they suck, and how can they properly be done, and also the impending gambling, what's it called?
Ruling against
ruling
loot
against-
boxes.
against loot boxes in any game that has loot boxes, which, if you think about, a lot of games actually do have them.
Yeah. and
Fortnite
they're
actually
gonna
has
have
them
to-
too. Fortnite has them too. Oh, I just proved that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they got that
The pinata.
llama pinata thing.
Yep. Yep.
Wait.
Oh my god.
But I think that's only in the PVE, isn't it? Or did they add that into the PvP?
Paladins probably has it too, right? Most likely.
Paladins has crates and that.
Yeah. Does League of Legends have
Rocket
it?
League?
The
Rocket League?
only game I can think of that doesn't have it and that I play is Dota. Thank God for
Course.
that. Actually, no. Dota has it too. Holy shit,
I was
no.
gonna say
No.
I've
Dota
never
has
played
too.
it, but I think there's a big item market for that.
I think CS:GO is probably like the biggest one for that.
Yeah, CS:GO is the
Yeah,
biggest one.
CS:GO is one of the biggest ones. Valve's gonna have to be very careful if that ruling gets passed in the U.S.
Op Dragon Lore is
'Cause
worth
that
like
was,
$8,000 right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like
Fuck that.
my partner got addicted to that. He spent a fuckload of money on those.
I almost did. I had to stop myself.
And this is why I suggest games like GoldenEye, where there are no loot crates.
Yep.
This is why I suggest Habbo Hotel.
Oh, I used to play that when I
What?
was younger. I did not understand what I was doing. Apparently, I had to buy furniture and then trade furniture and then play like games, and it was like the slang for furniture was ferny, apparently, I think, and then I had to like play games, and it was like the winner got fernies, and yeah, that's what I remember from that game. I did not have a good time. Yeah, sorry.
Never heard of that one.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Wait,
kind
I
of
wasn't
like a
listening to what it
chat
was, actually.
room. It's basically a chat room.
Oh, it's one of those type of programs.
Pretty much a chat room. It's like a chat room mixed
Reminds
with a
me
game.
of
With mini
Wait,
games.
what
in
was
it.
what
it?
was that?
Habbo Hotel?
IMVU.
Yeah, I
Oh,
played that.
IMVU, I remember that shit.
Yeah, that. Oh my god.
My,
What?
my both of
VR
my
chat
brothers
is
are
just
real
like
heavy.
that, no, except better.
I never
both
checked it
of my
out. What the
brothers
hell
were
was
into
that?
IMVU. It was
My
basically
cousin-
it was basically a chat program where you had 3D avatars and you could decorate your chat room any way you wanted it. It was
pretty gay.
Okay.
I thought it was pointless.
I
It was
never.
just useless.
I kept seeing ads for it, but I never clicked on those ads.
Well, I think one of the biggest things is that program was really resource heavy for what it was trying to be, and it's like, no, I'll pass.
Mm-hmm. My music stopped. Why did my music
Can
stop?
fix it.
Rip. Okay, cool. So yeah.
Yeah, I think the biggest crime now with the microtransactions, though, is the games that you're already spending $60 to $80 on, possibly even more in other countries. Like, I know games are super expensive down in Australia.
Yeah.
So, what would Battlefront 2 cost you down there? Like 120?
I'll have a look for you.
But yeah, you get games like that, and then they're like, "Oh, well, we want more money, so have some microtransactions." Like, didn't we give you enough money when we bought the game?
I would actually spend money on a game if the microtransactions are only cosmetic. Like, that's how you get me to spend money on your game,
Well,
basically.
see, that's the thing. Even in Battlefront 2, they weren't just cosmetic. That was one of the easiest ways to unlock all the heroes like Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, all of the Jedi.
That's wrong.
They had it
yeah.
whenever the reason there was so much backlash is because you would have had to have spent, I think it was a minimum of $60 on top of everything you'd already spent in order to get enough of their loot crates to have a chance at unlocking Vader, or grind it out for like 100 hours
Wow.
for one character. And then the amusing thing is,
So we're
they were-
talking buying it on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation here.
whatever.
Because on PlayStation, if you were to go into a store and buy it, so EB Games, if you were to go into a store, it's 120 for PS4, 120 for Xbox. This is the oh no, they're the deluxe
For
versions. Okay, so
Monster
it's
Hunter? For Monster
Battlefront.
Oh, Battlefront. Okay.
$100 for PS4 or Xbox One and $90 on PC. If you to go in store and buy it.
So it's cheaper
Yeah,
to get
they
it on
want-
Steam, basically.
I don't
Or- It's better to get
Origin.
it on Origin, yeah, more on Origin.
yeah.
That's
But
There's an interesting question. What are your thoughts on Origin?
ah
I use it for paintball.
yeah, I don't use it that
I only
much.
use it for Sims.
I only use it for Battlefront. Oh no, Battlefield 1, and then I stopped playing Battlefield 1, and so I don't use it.
See, I don't think it's terrible. Like, a lot of people absolutely positively hate Origin.
It's not. It's
I
not
do
bad.
think it's broken.
Yeah. It's
Where
not
was that
bad.
question? Was that my
Enemies-
chat or your chat? The question.
That was for me.
Okay.
Because we were
It'll
talking
never
about
be-
Origin, it made me think of a question.
Oh, okay. I thought that was from a chat. My bad.
It'd
See,
never
I
be as
think I
good as
have-
what Steam will be.
Exactly.
Like
It's
never.
all for me. It's been broken for years. I have 4 friends on my friends list. I have to delete someone if I want to add another friend.
Why?
What?
I've only got like 2 friends or 3 friends.
I don't go on it at all. I actually have a couple of friends. I have like 10. Why?
I
Why
go
do you
around
have
by
such
people.
low friends, dude?
Why can you?
Well,
only have-
because I don't really play anything multiplayer on there.
Oh,
But whenever
So
I
why
do
do you
play
have to
something
delete someone?
multiplayer, I have to delete someone if I'm playing with somebody else.
what?
It will
Why?
not let. I have
don't
no idea. It
understand.
will not. It keeps telling my friends list full. It's like my friends list is full at 4 people.
I
What?
think they only allow people that have bought a game from them to have a full friends list. Maybe.
I've bought games from them. I bought Mass Effect. I
wouldn't-
bought Mass Effect 2, and I bought Mass Effect 3.
I was gonna say you wouldn't use Origin if you like. What would you be using Origin for if you had bought a game from?
Oh, I don't even know what the hell games I have on there anymore. I know I have Battlefront 3, or not Battlefront 3, Battlefield 3. And that was one of the games I was trying to go on and play with somebody, but then their matchmaking system, what were they thinking? Why should I boot up the game to boot up a browser to boot up the game? Can someone explain that logic to me?
I can't. I'm speechless.
What
No.
what is wrong with having the game browser inside of the game and not on my internet browser?
I don't know, man.
Okay,
I
do
can't. I can't
do I have
answer
Origin
this.
installed?
I'm stumped.
No, I do not. I do not have Origin installed on this thing right now.
I'm gonna make the highlight right now, real quick. Because
A highlight?
Yeah. I need to.
You're clipping me already?
No.
I should start up my stream soon.
What are you gonna be streaming?
I don't know. I'm playing Sims right now. Maybe I should just stream Sims for a little bit.
Some people might like that. It's a good change of pace.
Sims?
Yeah.
It's because we were just talking about Sims.
Probably.
No, I was
Origin?
playing Sims already
Origin.
when you were talking about the fact that like what you actually play on Origin. It's like the only thing I
I
have
would
on there
have
is
to-
Sims.
I wonder if I can go log into my. I don't even. I know most of the games I have on there are their free ones.
No, I've spent heaps of money on.
What are my login credentials? I don't remember. Has to be this.
Biz, you were in our last podcast too, right?
I think they
so.
both were.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Dude,
Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it.
I don't know. I really want to
Fat fingered it.
finish Tomb Raider, but so I might do Tomb Raider for a bit.
Alright. What's the next topic? Hey, can I have 2 Tide Pods? Tide Pods, please? No, man, not that kind of podcast. Sorry.
Rejected.
My game library. What do I have on here?
That-
I have
that kind of
Alice Madness
podcast.
Returns.
I cannot cost you those pods. I'm sorry.
Nope. We don't subscribe to the Tide Pod meme here.
We do not. Though. Oh, other topic. Okay. I actually have a list of them. 1 second. I just need to go and
You have
find
a list of.
topics.
Yes.
We actually made a small list of topics on here.
So upcoming games that you're looking forward to. For me, it's Dauntless. I wanna play Dauntless.
I am looking forward to Raft. I'm really hoping they release some sort of playable beta here soon because I've been itching to play that one for quite some time now.
I want Monster Hunters to come out on PC, but I think I'm gonna have to buy an Xbox because I don't know if I can wait that long.
What's so good about that game?
Have you not seen it?
I've
No.
heard a lot of really good things about the Monster
like-
Hunter series, and a lot of people are excited that it's finally coming to PC.
Yeah, but it doesn't come out until like, well, your fall time, so it's like fucking still ages away. I know heaps of people that play it on Xbox and they all love it.
On Dauntless?
It's
Dauntless?
funny, like
Well,
PUBG
if-
came out on PC ages ago, then it finally came on Xbox.
How do magnets work?
I don't know.
What?
So some vape tricks, boy. That's
Yeah,
that's
I
to you,
don't do
Sebs.
vape tricks.
You don't do vape tricks? You don't do the
Nope,
circle thingy?
I'm not.
No, you don't do tires or
I-
something? I don't even know what
Go
they're
on
called.
YouTube and actually look up vape tricks. Blowing smoke rings is child's play compared to some of the stuff people do on these.
Okay, yeah, man. But I'm sorry, man. When it comes to this topic, I'm a bit, closed-minded. Yeah, I don't know. Only that Sala Mitsu does vape. I don't do vape. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't do any kind of smoke.
If you've never started, there's no reason to start now. There really isn't. The reason I vape is because I used to smoke, and this was the only way I was able to get off the actual cigarettes. But for anyone who does have Origin, their free game of the month is Plants vs. Zombies Game of the Year edition.
It's like always that, but I swear it's been Plants vs Zombies for like fucking 3 years now.
I've noticed that originally when they started it, it was a different game every month, and now it seems like they're only switching it every 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
Our Lord Chin Chin. You don't know who Chin Chin is.
Who's what?
One of my viewers was asking if I believed in our Lord Chin Chin. I don't know who Chin Chin is.
Does he have 2 chins? Chin chin?
Nah.
Chin
Alright, I'm
chin.
gonna leave you guys to it.
Leave
All
us
right,
to
catch
what?
you later.
I'm just gonna play some Forest with Bon Bon.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, I'm uneducated swine because I don't know who Chin Chin is.
Yep. I
But
guess.
Chin Chin.
I have a problem. How do you... How do magnets work?
Uneducated swine.
Well, magnets. Okay. God damn it.
You know, I used to actually know the exact explanation for
Yeah,
how
exactly.
magnets
Me
work,
too.
and it's been so long since I had, what was that, Earth Sciences in 9th grade?
Yeah.
God, that was... I'm old.
It's fine.
That was. I'm old.
I'm old. It's just a realization. I
You're
feel I
young.
feel
was
the
back when I
age
was, like,
coming to me
13.
too.
That was
man.
9th grade.
You're a baby. What are you talking about, Sky?
I feel the age coming to me, man. When I see teenagers
You're such
now,
a baby,
when I see teenagers now, and they're like, when I say like, "Hey, have you watched Aladdin?" and they say no, it's just
What
like,
sort of parents are they
What
to
the
have not like?
fuck?
What sort of
Yeah,
parents
not
do they
seeing
have?
Aladdin.
That's bullshit. Even my
It's-
niece has seen Aladdin, and she's only 1.
gonna leave that vape till something. What?
Basically, he wants me to blow a big cloud.
Oh, okay.
Here, I will make him happy.
Just before he does something weird. Wait, what was I saying? I was saying something.
Zycon?
Grape
Do something
juice or
weird?
purple
I don't
stuff?
think so.
You know, I've always wondered what exactly that purple stuff in those commercials actually is.
What?
Somebody in my chat was asking me grape juice or purple stuff, and in the old Sunny D commercials, they used to sort through things in the fridge, and one of the things they would push aside before they got to the Sunny D was purple stuff, and that's all they called it too. It was just purple stuff.
Wow, that's funny. I don't know, man.
It wasn't grape
What?
juice, wasn't soda, it was purple stuff.
What flavor was your What flavor is your vape? it
Banana
flavored?
cream pie right now, yes.
Yummy. My favorite is the
My
grape.
My next flavor that I already have made up is Mayan mocha.
Maya, what? Sorry.
Mayan mocha.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a chocolatey coffee.
Yeah. I know what a booker is.
Have you ever tried
It is sort
hookah?
of funny.
Have you ever tried hookah?
No, but there is. Ow, that was dry. There is a hookah bar within driving distance of me. I was actually supposed to go there one year with a co-worker, and it never happened.
I have to go to a lot of hookah bars, but then cause a lot of
Hookah.
hookah. It's like
Hookah.
it's like not hooker, hookah with an A.
Oh,
Hookah.
okay.
Yes.
Hookah is the way most of the world pronounces it.
Yeah, hookah.
Sorry.
I'm not saying a
All I
slang term here.
All I
It's
heard
not
was I
like
had
yo
to go to a lot
hookah.
of hookah bars. I was like,
No.
Can I rate your earlobes? I would have to see your earlobes first before I could rate them.
I'm a teenager. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't understand you guys. You know, when I was a teenager, I asked the question like, why doesn't anyone understand me? And now I'm an adult, and I understand why I don't understand myself. Back when I didn't understand
and
myself.
people still
Damn
don't
youths.
understand him.
People still don't understand me. I'm just like a very either I'm really complex, or I'm just
Old
weird.
soul. You're an old soul.
I'm an old soul. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's a wet tobacco through a bong, like a
Is he
apparatus.
trying
Is
to?
it-
Is he
is
trying
the
to
tobacco
explain
wet?
vaping?
No,
No,
that's
he's trying
hookah.
to explain a hookah.
Oh,
Hookah.
hookah. Oh, okay. Yes. Radio.
I've
always just
never
thought
tried
it. Was
it.
like a brick of tobacco that was lit on fire.
What the
I
hell?
didn't realize it was a wet brick of
Yeah, it is.
tobacco. I've never been to a hookah bar. Like I said, there's one within driving distance of me. It's only about 45 minutes away, and I was supposed to go there with a coworker,
Uh-huh.
but it never happened.
There was
Apparently, there are different types of hookah.
you guys have Wild Wings where you're from?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Like Wild Wings, the restaurant, Wild Wings.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
That's like right around the corner from the hookah bar that we're
Right.
talking
Do
about.
they have these? Do they have these fries called the Ring of Fire fries? Or the
I have
Suicide
no
fries?
idea. I've not been there.
Okay, so when we were when I was a teenager, something crazy that we used to do. We used to have an eat off, basically a food off, with the Ring of Fire fries, which was the hottest fries in the restaurant, and we used to have like competitions that made us sick. It was pretty bad because they were extremely hot food. See, like Severs, I told you that I loved hot food. Okay, I told you that I loved hot food, but you haven't gotten hot food if you haven't eaten an entire full like plate of these fries that are basically soaked and drenched in hot sauce, and only hot sauce. And it was so painful. Like we had grown ass 18-year-olds crying
That's not my shit.
at this Wild Wings joint.
So
It
you
was-
guys have food offs where we had sculling competitions last night.
You had what?
Do you guys know what sculling is, or is that Australian?
No, that's Australian. That's completely Australian.
Yeah, I
I
was
don't
just
know
saying
what's
it doesn't
going on.
sound familiar to me.
It's I imagine
You
someone
guys would say, okay, chugging. Okay, you guys use chugging.
chugging.
Yeah.
Oh, chugging competitions. Yeah.
Like, yeah, grog chugging.
Yeah.
competitions.
Like
we call
basically.
it sculling.
Okay. That sounds kind of morbid. Either I'm like a messed up in the brain, or I thought something like like hitting someone in the head, really hard. I don't know.
I feel like it was UK-ish.
Well, my mods are on it. They're I don't even know which part of that I can say without sounding like an ass.
What?
He got timed out for using excessive caps because caps are don't yell in my ear.
Quick,
Yeah,
don't turn around. 5 seconds.
And he got timed out for 5 seconds. Yeah, it doesn't look, unless you are actually talking about a different restaurant, it doesn't look like the Buffalo Wild Wings around us has these Ring of Fire fries. I don't see it anywhere on their menu.
Dude, like Wild Wings basically had like all the flavors of wings that could possibly even be. You know, it's like they had every possible flavor. They had a pineapple flavor. It was terrible. I think you might have liked
That
it.
sounds disgusting.
It's pretty bad.
You want to hear disgusting? There's a wing joint near me that has, what is he up to? I think he's up to 1,000 some odd flavors of wings.
So there's
And
two things
yes,
that we.
there are some
Yeah.
really odd flavors, like popcorn flavor.
Yeah. No. In Wild Wings, there was two things we did. We either ate Suicide or Ring of Fire fries. Ring of Fire was like the hottest, and Suicide was like the one below that. Basically, we did one of two things. We either ordered the fries or we ordered a weird batch of wings, and we just tried it, and everyone ate the same wings. And we were just like,
Sounds like you'd enjoy yourself at the wing joint we have, because they actually have a wing that's called just the mystery flavor.
the mystery flavor wings.
Mystery flavor.
Yeah, it was
It's
just
actually
something
not
we
bad.
did.
I tried it.
Some of them
Do you
we
get
had
it for
to.
free if you guess the ingredients?
Can we?
I don't think that was.
That
As
would
if that's
be.
not a
part of it.
thing.
That would be such a cool concept.
As if
Except,
that's not a thing.
Now he does have you get a wing card, and after you've ordered 12 different flavors of wings, your next order is free.
Got it. Cool. Does this have to be in one go, or do you like?
No,
build
no.
up?
Like I said, you get a card, you take it with you. It's like those coffee
a loyalty
loyalty
card.
cards from.
Yeah. Got it. It's like Air Miles, but with wings. It's
Yeah.
Wing Miles.
You would
Starts
see me
with the
shaking my
puns.
head right now if I was streaming. That was so
Well,
bad.
you heard the audible sigh from me.
Hey, Complex, how's it going, man? How are you? I'm sorry I couldn't pay attention sooner. I was making a pun.
It was a shit pun complex.
All my puns are shit. That's the point. I proudly say them, and I have no shame.
I'd leave now, complex. They're going downhill. They've been getting worse and worse all night.
What's this they? I did not make a pun. I am innocent. In fact, I audibly sighed when he made the bad pun. And now he's smiling over there, holding his cheeks up with pencils.
Anyway,
Not sure what that's about.
I don't know. I just saw these two, and I was like, oh, I can do like this V shape, and then I can pretend that I'm making myself smile. Yeah. So yeah,
It's not even worth a sigh. It's just a slight head shake.
it's just yeah. It's pretty bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. Another thing that we thought we were gonna talk about, like, what was your musical, like, what got you into music, and got your specific taste in music, like, what were the things that you grew up with, and why did you like them, and who introduced you to, you know, the music that you listen to even today, like music that you still listen to, basically.
Would be classic rock, and that'd just be my parents.
Your parents.
Yeah, that's mostly what they listened to was classic rock.
Worst podcast ever, Dilly Dilly. That's kind of me, man. Sorry. All right. Classic rock. Any other influences that you have?
Not really. I mean, that was what I originally started out with, was classic rock, and then of course I lived through the 90s, so I listened to a lot of 90s music. I'm a fan of early 90s, not so much late 90s.
What
See, my
changed?
brother and my mother and my father basically influenced all my music, which is a very, very wide range. Like, I listen to anything and everything, basically.
Right.
Nowadays, I listen to pretty much anything. The only thing you won't really catch me listening to is country. I can't Can't do the
See,
flying.
my mum went through a country phase, so I even listened to country.
Can I do a door giveaway? Not tonight. I don't really have anything to give away at the moment.
And
Perhaps some other time.
don't be fucking rude, or you'll
Eh.
lose your little cool sword.
I kind of want to unmod him. 1 second. 1 second.
Can I do it? Can I do it? I don't know if I can. I'm a mod. Can
No,
I
no, you
unmod
can't. You can't unmod.
Oh, that's so
No,
disappointing.
mods cannot dethrone other mods. Exclamation point sub. I've already answered
Not enough
that
girls.
question. No, I'm not going to give away. I need that door. It's cold outside.
Aw, look at Ant's little cry face emojis. Stop bullying. You came in and bullied first.
You came in bullied first. I added it back.
Unsub.
Unsub.
What should. It's cold. It's snowing.
Unsubbed,
Here's an icing.
unfollowed. I gave it back to you. If you don't notice, I give it back to you. You literally had it. You didn't have mod for like one message. Like
Lies.
one message, and it was
Yeah,
just
we-
you
we
crying.
actually-
Ant, you're not
We're
even a
supposed to
sub,
inch.
are you?
He's
Ant's
not even a sub.
What is he talking about?
He's not even-
Unsubbed, unfollowed.
He's my-
That
Yeah,
He's-
I do need to make a sub command to list off my sub perks, Ralnick.
He's pretty much like been my like he was pretty much like my first
Aw,
viewer, and he hasn't subbed to me. Like, I'm sad.
I'd appreciate you a lot, Ant.
Watch me go sub to Courtjane now. That's
Ran out of heating oil. That's not good.
that's
Just move to
I-
Australia, mate. You don't need heating oil.
you just need sunscreen.
Thank you for the
A
follow.
lot of fucking sunscreen.
Now,
right
why is Complex unsubbing from me?
Unsubbed because he doesn't like the podcast.
He
How do
did
you
it.
think we could improve the podcast? How about that? That could be a question that we could talk
I'm
about.
trying to. Okay, I've messaged the guy. I messaged the guy that I want to get them made, Ant, but he hasn't replied, so I'm getting mad and thinking of just going to someone else. I just don't know who.
I would suggest Danny Dawnstar.
Yeah, Danny's pretty great. I would suggest myself, but Danny's better than me. And if it's between me and Danny, you should pick Danny.
What sort of stuff does he or she?
It's
She.
a she.
What sort of stuff does she do?
If you look in SkyShot's channel right now, those two emotes that I have, she did those for me.
And see, I want like the.
What the hell?
I know what I want, and I know that the guy that I've asked to do it can do it.
I did something bad.
It's just he's not
What'd you
replying.
break?
I broke it. Hold up.
What are you breaking?
My favorite anime. I would have to give that to Cowboy Bebop, probably. This other emote that I'm putting in here, it's actually her emote, or one of her emotes. She did this one as well.
Yeah,
That's pretty adorable.
it is. I think it's Meow. No, what's her name? What's the Pokemon's name?
Yeah, it's meow.
Meow. Hugging a
As
heart.
in like the other.
The frickin' like standing
I
cat.
forget what that name. Yeah, what's their fucking
Meowth.
name? Yeah, I know it's meow, but I'm trying to remember what the fucking people are. Jesse and James. What were they called?
Team
What did they
Rocket?
call themselves?
Oh,
Huh?
Team Rocket. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
I was gonna say Rocket League, and I was like, no, that's a fucking game.
Team Rocket. If you said Rocket League, I would have immediately corrected you.
Yeah, that's exactly why I didn't want to say it.
Uh huh.
No, I don't
I
think
knew it
that's
was-
Meowth. That I don't know.
It's not meow. It's got the little star thing, and it's pink. It's not meow.
I don't know where that one's from.
See the ones that Ant has, like all of the ones that he has. That's basically something I want, but I want it to be holding a koala or cuddling a koala. Like how the cat's cuddling the heart, I want it to be cuddling the koala.
Okay.
I'm sure she could do something like that.
That sounds pretty adorable.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Complex, be nice to Ant.
What are
Ant,
they
be
doing?
nice to
Why are you guys
Complex.
fighting? Don't make me
I don't.
fucking. Don't
They
make me
need to be.
time you guys out.
Well, the only one you can time out is Complex because he's not a mod. And
I mean, I can just unmod and you can time them both out. And then after the timeout, I'll just remod them. I don't mind. I find it fun. Why isn't my chat showing up?
Yeah, what happened to your chat? What did you break?
I don't know. Hold up.
What'd you do? Let me pull up your stream.
I don't know why, but it's not showing my chat. It's only
Did you
showing
accidentally
ours.
close the window?
Yeah, I think I did, but I did it. There's yeah. I put it on again, but I can't see. I can't.
Calm down, guys. Calm down, or I'll fight you both, and I'll fucking win.
Wait. Oh, dude, that emote is so good.
It's wasties.
Yeah. He's doing so well for like someone that has just started off.
He is, but he's not feeling well, so he's
Yeah.
been streaming the last few days.
Yeah.
Don't come to Cool Ranch tomorrow.
Feeling a bit sick.
Thank you for the 5 bits, Complex. Much
Appreciate
appreciated, man.
I appreciate it, man. Hold up.
We're in Mind Complex.
I really need to change that. Need to fix this just timer command that's gone off. It's wrong. Which one
Okay,
is
there
that?
we go. I did it. Okay,
Not that one.
cool. We're back. We're back in action.
Uh,
Oh, did you guys see my picture? I made it-
holy crap! 100 bits from Foxer. Thank you much.
Hey! Nice. Nice.
That one just needs to go away. That one's right.
Here, so
This
check
one
check
needs-
this thing out that I
I
made.
did follow you.
If you guys
Nah,
didn't
bullshit.
see
I
it
did follow you,
already,
Complex. I swear I followed you because you said we made a deal. We made a deal that if you followed me, I'd follow you back. And I swear I followed you back.
Oh,
Complex. I swear I did. What the fuck? Why was I not following you? 100%
because
I've
you
already
forgot.
clicked that button.
could
No,
be
I
like
didn't,
Foxer
I did it.
and be subbed for a week before you follow.
Mine's been like weird as. There's been people that I've fucking followed and it actually is like unfollowed them.
Go ahead and save that one for now.
sometimes it's like that. Alright, so I made this picture.
It's
I don't know if you guys
fun to
already
see
seen
people.
it in my Discord, but it's something I made. Yeah.
Do you even stream it?
I don't
Does
know
Ant
how to
stream?
stream my drawings.
He just needs to find a way to prop up his camera and point it down at his desk.
Ah, that's cute as fuck.
That's something I made. It's the Iron Giant. It's a movie from my childhood. One of my favorites, actually.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Yeah.
You remember I'm in like a year older than you, whatever it is.
Right. I'm sorry. I have a.
Could
I
be
have-
like Complex, who subbed for a month before you followed.
I also tried to make Aang, but it didn't turn out so well, and I raged at it. And I'll show you what I was raging at.
I can? What do you mean you can? Then why don't you, Ant? You can't just say I can, but then don't actually do it.
Do what?
Oh,
Sub to you?
Ant said that I don't follow him back. And I was like, you don't even stream. And he's like, I can, I have the PC specs for it.
I don't think
Then
he
just fucking
does.
do
I
it
think
then.
the running joke with me and Ant is that Ant doesn't actually have the specs to stream. So this is Aang. I made Aang, but not really. I mean, he's kind of
Looks like it's
off.
still in mostly the sketch phase too.
Yeah, it's still in the sketch phase. I'm not done it yet. But it's
So,
basically
I
him
mean,
on his
yeah,
glider.
You can't really. Yeah, you can't really judge that by how it works.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that's where I started, and I need to freaking just
Stormcloaks or Empire?
Yeah.
That's a Elder Scrolls reference, isn't it?
I'm about to stream some Overwatch. Okay, man. Good luck. I'll give you a look if you do actually do that. The funny thing is, like, have you guys actually ever, like, okay, so my friend group, at least the friend groups that I was in before I started streaming, they started streaming because I started streaming, because apparently if I can do it, they can do it. I don't know. Maybe I made it look easy. So, like, now...
You do.
Huh? I do? Interesting.
You do.
Aw. Aw.
Aw.
Aw. Oh, thanks,
Well, you
man.
were yelling at me earlier for, making fun of you for this, that, and the other thing. I had to throw a compliment in somewhere.
Oh, man. You make it look easy too, man. I don't exactly know what I do to make it look easy, but like, yeah, they've started streaming, like, there's a, Salty's brother, Hunter? Yeah, he started streaming. These are screen names, by the way. Actually, Hunter is an actual name, but like, no, Salty
Hunter
is
can
not.
be an actual name.
Hunter's an actual name, but like, he started streaming. He started streaming some Black Desert Online, and that was pretty
Oh,
interesting.
that's
to
why.
see.
Okay. So you know how it's like he hasn't replied to me? I just went onto his page and there's like something about how his emails have been stuffing up, so I feel bad.
Top 500 Tracer gameplay. Hey man, if you're gonna advertise, ask me first. Just saying.
Fucking, I can't even play Tracer.
You can't even play Tracer? She's pretty easy.
Actually-
Just keep
actually,
moving
I
around.
haven't actually played her.
Just like unload your clip, then move. Unload your clip, then move. Just like, just that's how I play it. I keep moving and I keep just like shooting when I stop.
I think I played that.
He's got
10
you there,
minutes of it.
Sky.
Post links though. Mods are permitted to post links though. Aha, yes, but
It
mods
wasn't
are.
a link.
It
He's
wasn't
a
a link.
mod.
But for how
But
long?
it wasn't a link, but
He was a mod at the time he advertised, therefore it's okay.
Okay, fine.
it wasn't a link, but he didn't share a link.
He did not share a link.
Doesn't
There's a
he
difference.
have a command? What is it?
He does not have a command because he literally decided to start streaming today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does
So
not
that
have a
means I have
command.
to follow him
As
now,
if
right?
he's actually streaming.
I don't know if he's actually streaming. I think he's memeing right now to see how
I
many
think
followers
he's just
he
trying
can
to
get.
fuck. I think he's just trying to fuck with me because I told him that.
Well, if he streams, in general, I would give the follow.
I already followed him, just
What's
because.
my IG?
Just because I didn't want to deal with it.
Not sure what IG means.
Just 'cause I didn't want to deal
Just
with
in
shit
case.
talking.
Just in case he starts.
Yeah, basically.
I have a friend, actually. Ant has this friend too. We have the same friend. We know the same people. But
Jiha?
yeah. Okay, but he's like
Oh, I don't have an Instagram.
this extremely hyperactive dude that has the best reactions to like dying in games and like to like anything that actually happens in games. His reactions are so freaking funny, and we've been trying to convince him to stream, but his freaking computer is so bad. His computer is so bad. It makes me
Yeah.
sad. It makes me
Kind of
sad.
need a decent computer to be able to
Like,
stream.
Dude, he
Yeah,
is
unless you're
like
just
naturally
streaming Brawlhalla.
gifted entertainer. That dude. I'm just saying. We're talking about Birdie, by the way. And we're talking about Birdie. But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to say my musical influences when I was
Yeah,
growing up.
you asked the question and then never answered it yourself.
Never answered it. Okay, so when I was younger, I listened to, well, like my siblings and my mom and my dad all listened to like Bollywood and Pakistani music. So until like I was like 11 years old, I didn't actually know mainstream music at all. I didn't. I knew a little bit here and there, and that was only because my teachers were really into classic rock and blues and rock. You know, like just like heavy metal, and they loved. They didn't play heavy metal, but we had a conversation about it, and he got me into Metallica, and I also got into Eminem through one of my friends. And Queen and Beatles was like the two bands that my teachers kept playing. My grade 2 teacher especially, he freaking was like a huge music nut, and he just loved those two bands. And yeah, and I almost every class, like during like our either our lunch break or our what's it called, you know, like just like our free time while we were working, he would put on like either the Beatles or Queen. So
Nothing
yeah,
wrong with either of those bands.
yeah. Sometimes he would put on AC/DC. He was the classic rock influence. And then because I got
You're starting
into
to cross the line there. I'm going to let it slide for now, but don't go any farther, or you're gonna end up banned.
that guy's been trolling you this entire night.
I know, but up till this point, it was all innocent trolling, and I was okay with it. But if the whole showing the yeah.
I get that like fucking every 5 minutes in my stream.
Yeah,
You should feel lucky.
you should be flattered actually. I'm just joking.
And yes, as Ralnick has stated, we would like to thank everyone who is hanging out tonight. We are all enjoying all of your company. You guys make this fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Ugh, I'm like stuck. Why the fuck is my roommate yelling?
So yeah, that's.
Oh, is that what that excess noise was?
I listened
Yeah.
to those, and then like I eventually got into like gangster rap somehow. I was introduced to Tupac, not actually, because by the time I was introduced to his music, he was kind of gone. So
Love Tupac.
yeah, freaking love Tupac. Like, and then I started like really enjoying like lyrics. Like a lot of when I was growing up in high school, like a lot of people, they listened to like just the beat,
Thank you
and
very much, Ralnick.
they didn't listen to what the song was actually saying. So they listened to a lot of shit songs, but they liked the beat of the song. And I was like, it's not what just the music is about. It's also about what the
I
message
always
is.
listen to like the words and the lyrics.
Yeah, yeah,
Always.
yeah.
Because songs should have music, like meaning.
Right, exactly. Unless it's like classical, but then that has like emotional meaning, right?
Yeah.
Or jazz that has emotional meaning as well. For some reason,
I should listen to more jazz.
I'm listening to some jazz right now. If you put on my stream, you can hear some smooth jazz. It's pretty great.
Yeah, but then I would hear two of you, and it would confuse me because yeah.
What's
And then I'd hear
wrong?
me.
What's wrong with two of me?
I don't think there's enough room in the world for two of you.
Wow, that's. I don't know if that's a compliment or a diss.
One's enough, Sky. Trust
Oh,
us.
okay.
What she said.
Wow, is he banned?
Timed out for 10 minutes. Then the next time, I do agree. From ban. Whenever it was the innocent trolling, I was okay with it. And then he started crossing a line, and I gave him a warning.
Oh my god, I
Decided to
can't
keep up.
deal with one of you more than one day. Is that why we don't talk, Ralnick? Is that why we don't
That's
talk?
so mean, Ralnick.
We literally haven't talked for like around a week or two, I think now. Like the last
Well,
time
I had to re-invite him into your Discord because something happened to his where he got.
Why does
kicked
he
out
keep
of, like,
leaving? I can't.
He didn't leave.
Okay.
He didn't leave. Something happened where he got removed from every server he was on.
I banned
He left.
servers.
He's lying.
100%.
Ban me. I don't think that. Oh, blame me. That I can live with.
Blame.
That's acceptable.
You can't.
Banning me in my own channel, I don't think works all that well.
It's not happening. Here, let me try it. Alright,
You
no,
can't ban me either.
I can ban you. Test me, Sebis. Yeah, Shani. Shani's the justice. Oh man. So yeah. That's what I listened to when I was younger. But I, as you saw like earlier with Biz Severs, me and Severs were just chilling, and then Biz came in and he's like, "You guys, you know," he started humming like Kalhonaho, and then which is a song, as a Bollywood song. It's pretty sad because Kalhonaho basically stands for
He switched chats.
basically stands for what if tomorrow, and it's talking about death pretty much. So it's like, what if tomorrow you die, you know, and it's about that. It's pretty
That's a positive song.
it's a pretty dark song. And so he was humming it, but he forgot what it was, and then he played it, and then I started singing it, and then I told Severs that for the first 11 years of my life I did not know any mainstream music, pretty much. Oh, now he's here.
Don't put yourself in this chat, Daddy, or I'll fucking ban you as well.
Yeah, Courtney, go get him, Courtney. I was gonna just like time him out, but like this is more fun to watch.
Someone
bam.
else did it. Someone bet me to it.
Who beat you to
wasn't
it?
me.
Oh, I think it was
I
Ant.
didn't do it.
Might have been Ant.
Good work, Ant. Proud
Good
of
work,
you.
Ant.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. This time.
This time. So yeah, man. I don't know. I feel that music has played a huge role in my life. It's how I maintain like my mood, basically.
Same.
I
I would be the same person I was, or am,
yeah.
if I didn't have
I
music.
could, if I had nothing else, I must have my music.
Yeah.
When we first moved in here, before we got the internet installed or anything like that, I had my smartphone that broke, but I had a smartphone and I hooked it up to a little speaker that she got for Christmas, a Bluetooth speaker she got for Christmas one year, and I used up all of my high-speed data in like 2 days.
I used to
tuning into
keep.
iHeart.
I was so into music that like I used to buy like headphones, like really nice ones too. And after like a year or two, they would break because I would wear them all the time, and something would happen to them, like they would drop somewhere, or like I don't know, something.
Oh,
would
she
happen.
did it.
Oh, Shani did it. I did it. I'm a good mod. Hashtag best mod.
You bet me to it, Jenny!
And we thought it was Ant, because Ant has naturally never done anything remotely related to being a mod in my
The
stream.
fuck are you
He
yelling
hasn't-
for? Everyone yelling. Okay, I'm just... Fuck this.
She mutes herself. The worst part is she's probably yelling right now, and it's probably really freaking entertaining, and we can't hear any
yeah,
of
I
it.
know, exactly. It's gonna be. It's like what? It's like, hold up. No, never mind. I was gonna get up and play a note on my piano, but I'm not going to.
You know, I just now noticed you have that back there.
Yeah. I have a piano in my background. I thought I would like it's another thing that I could show that I sometimes play piano, but I'm not very good at it. Like I said, like I'm trying to conquer like all the
Okay,
art
I'm back.
forms.
Welcome back.
It's like one of my life goals is to be somewhat good at all the art forms, basically.
You know who's amazing at piano, apparently?
Who?
Swamps. I feel like that's... I met him through you guys, didn't I?
You've been shutting me up. Who said?
I think he's going back and forth in between your chat and my chat with lyrics to something or other.
Just when I realized I started to reach for the sky, you've been shutting me out and nothing's falling down. I don't know what this lyric is.
I have no idea either, and I'm
'Cause
too
I
lazy to
wanted to be
paste
like
it into Google.
Right? I wanted to
But,
be.
I feel like I've heard
I-
of this song before.
I wanted to be that guy.
This song?
I wanted to.
I
touch
don't
the
have the hand-eye coordination to do piano.
I don't
I
either, but
play-
with practice, everything is possible.
I used to play
That's it.
keyboard and clarinet.
My instrument was the violin.
And
I
song.
actually still have a violin. It needs repairs.
Oh, so I got my my laptop working, guys, and I can actually now will be able to see the chat way more clearly.
Oh, is it finally done installing Windows 10?
No, but next stream, next week is going to be a new week, guys. We're turning a new leaf, or we're gonna be turning on this not new laptop, but it's gonna be new because it hasn't been turned on for the past year, pretty much. It's gonna be new to the stream. Anyway.
I need Complex to tell me what that fucking song is, because it's gonna do my head in if I don't find out. Because I
That
know
is
those
not
lyrics.
the
I've
reason
heard
why
those
we
lyrics
have not
before.
talked in a week or so. I'm here and you haven't been in my stream in a week or so. Might be a reason. I'm sorry, Ralnick. I'm sorry. I'll be in your stream more. I
Shit
promise.
friend.
I'm bad. I know. I'm a terrible person. I just have. It's not just you. It's like actually most people too. Like I haven't been able to like take time out and watch people's streams because it's just I've been busy. I'm sorry, man. It's pretty hard. What is that?
I'm going to assume that's the link to the song he's been typing in between my mine and your chats.
I will not be holding my breath. I'm sorry, Ralnick. Wow, he's being hella
I
savage right
do
now.
know that song. That's a good song.
Ralnick is being mean
I
to me,
fucking knew I
Sebs.
knew that song.
Why is Ralnick
What is the
being
song
mean?
title?
Yeah, I swear to God, if it's Rockstar by Post Malone, I'm gonna be bad. I'm gonna be mad. Okay.
I don't see that going away anytime soon, Ortho. What's Bitcoin up to now? Like
Just being
$19,000
honest.
per Bitcoin?
I'm sorry, man. I've been missing a lot of streams. It's not just yours. I'm sorry. I need to start.
Sounds like your roommates are yelling again.
Your roommates are very yelly.
You just wiped it all over my back and then you expect someone to eat it?
What?
What? What is... I don't even want to know.
I don't want to know.
Never
either.
mind. I don't want to know.
I don't.
Oh,
Wanna.
I
Don't.
forgot that I didn't have my
I don't
mic
want to know.
That's-
I don't
that's
wanna know.
weird.
I
No, guys,
don't
it was
wanna
a
know.
block of
Wipe
ice.
it all
was a
over her
Oh, I
back. What could that
It
be?
was a block of ice. Calm down.
Oh,
I'm not sure if that helps any.
I don't. That's still pretty disgusting.
I forgot that I didn't have my mic muted.
It's fine.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
And now Severs will be having nightmares until the next week.
No,
Oh
guys.
hell.
For
Yeah,
fuck's sake.
cryptocurrency is not going anywhere, Ortho. That's here to stay, and I think it's going to become a bigger part of just, well, everything. I don't see it staying up where it's at now. I don't see one Bitcoin being worth 19 grand being sustainable, but I don't see it going anywhere. Just remember, this is your last chance. Don't do anything stupid.
Or say anything stupid. Or type anything stupid.
Tuesday. Type.
Type. What else is there?
Be smart.
What else? Oh, here's a question. Has there ever been like a teacher in your life that has inspired you?
Teacher that inspired me.
Ever. Just like.
I had a few teachers that inspired me.
Okay. In what way?
I wouldn't really say any of them inspired me. Most of the teachers that I had, especially through high school, we had three kinds of teachers. We had the ones that tried to be buddy with everyone, and nothing really ever got done.
Yeah.
We had the ones that were the opposite end of the spectrum. They were strict. You either did what you were told or done. And then we had ones that were pretty much pushovers. We had one teacher. When I say pushover, we never did any work in that class. We would get into class and all of the other students would pressure her into letting us watch a movie.
What? And she would fall for it?
And she'd fall for it every time.
Do you guys want to know what my Japanese class was?
You had a Japanese class?
Anime.
Wish I could have taken Japanese in high school.
We had to. It was compulsory to either take Indonesian or Japanese, or you do one semester of both. So you do 2 terms of Indonesian and then 2 terms of Japanese. But our Japanese teacher you'd get into class, he'd put a Japanese anime on with subtitles, and that was it. That was how apparently we were going to learn Japanese. It was shit.
It was shit?
Yeah, because we didn't actually learn anything. We just sat there watching freaking anime Japanese TV things that we couldn't understand, so we were just reading the subtitles that were in English anyway, and basically being expected to learn Japanese from reading English subtitles.
That's the reason why I didn't
here
learn
in the
French.
U.S., the 2 different languages are usually Spanish and French, though we did have one satellite Japanese class, but they had to have a certain number of students who were interested in it before they'd actually go through with it. So I selected it as my primary interest, and then I was like, Spanish is my backup. If you're not going to do the Japanese, I want to be in Spanish.
Right. And
I learned a lot in my Indonesian classes, but that's because I did Indonesia when I was younger as well. So it wasn't just in high school that I did that. I did it during primary school as well.
Yeah.
So I already knew a lot of the stuff.
Yeah. Now, my first year of Spanish was we actually had a decent teacher. She actually got us all into kind of a mental state where we wanted to speak Spanish, and she actually used it as part of like every activity that we did in the class. If you had to go to the bathroom, you had to ask in Spanish or you weren't going.
Yeah, that's what my Indonesian teacher did. Anything that happened in the classroom had to be spoken in Indonesian, basically.
But then my second year Spanish teacher, basically we opened up the book, we reviewed a few pages, and then we closed it back up and we did some homework. And of course, we never learned from that. I learned a fair amount in my first year of Spanish, but my second year was just like, why am I here? I'm not actually learning anything. We're not using any of this.
I did not. People tried to teach me French. I did not learn French. It was bad.
Well, are you in part of Canada that speaks English, or
yes,
one that speaks French?
English. I kind of wanted to learn it, but it's just like my teachers never spoke it, so no one really learned French except like the overachievers.
See, that was the problem with my second year. He didn't use it, and we didn't use it. If we're not going to use it, we're not going to retain any of it.
Yeah, exactly. We don't see. Oh wow.
Somebody needs some coffee.
Anyway, yeah. So we don't see like its use, like going to the bathroom. Like if I had to go to the bathroom and I had to learn how to say I have to go to the bathroom in French.
You would learn it.
I would learn it.
You have an incentive to learn that phrase.
Yeah, exactly. Or at least that phrase, you know, and then you know, like from that one phrase, it might get inspired to learn other things, like, you know, hey, I'd like to eat my lunch early today, or hey, can I be excused? I have a doctor's appointment. You know.
Yeah.
It would.
The best teachers, it didn't really matter which subject it was. If you used the knowledge just day to day in class, even in small amounts, it usually stuck.
Right. I didn't have that. Every single one of my teachers was English speaking, and they never spoke a word of French. They only spoke it when they were like saying, okay, these are your verbs. Say it with me. You know, verb. Okay, cool. Now write it. And then we wrote it. And then yeah, we just had to memorize them in that certain order. And the problem with that is most kids, they just practice the rhythm of how the verbs are said. So they don't actually learn what the verb is and what it means and stuff.
You don't learn that way.
You don't learn that way.
Learn
they
the
just
word, but you don't really learn how.
Exactly.
To use it.
It's like teaching a dog a trick, right? So it's like you taught the dog a trick, but the dog doesn't actually know what it's doing. It just knows the procedure of doing that thing, or like it can
I'm unsure if Complex just insulted you or what in my channel.
What? Me? I don't.
Now this I have to copy.
Guy.
Google.
I don't know. Sukablet means it's a swear word in Russian. So take that as you will. So yeah. Wow, I just heard myself through your microphone. That was funny.
You heard yourself?
Yeah, I heard myself. I just said, "Oh yeah," and then I heard myself through you, or through Jane.
There's a ban.
Hey.
There. Try that.
All the other kids with the pumped up cakes, banned.
Better run.
Well, he's been
That's such a good
warned
song.
multiple times not to use all caps, and he used all caps again, so I guess he's got to learn the hard way.
A better podcast than Skies. Wow. This is also
Complex
Seb's
is being
podcast.
super mean.
Complex is being super mean.
That is not what Google said. I posted it in Google Translate, and it says better than a childhood.
So I'm not done my French story. See, like my stories are like long because I remember like each part of it, because I've told them a lot, and then also, you know, I just remember things like stupid shit. I can't remember like basic things. Like short term is really bad. Long term is great. Basically, I did not learn anything in French class, and I was so bad at French by the time I got to grade 8 that my teacher basically allowed me to take an extra drama course, or not a drama course, but like an arts course, pretty much, instead of taking the French class, which was a way that you would graduate from high school. So I was so bad at French that my grade 8 teacher, he gave me a piece of paper that basically excused me from French for the rest of high school, so I wouldn't fail high school.
You already had a different language, didn't you?
Yeah, I can speak Urdu, but you know,
Exactly.
then I'd be like, I would know 3 languages. You know? It would be amazing.
Clearly you couldn't learn that fucking third language.
Yeah, not with the teachers that I had. Definitely. I don't know.
He had me recopy all of the phrase that he put in and put it into Google Translate, and it's not much better. Posting the whole thing into Google just puts in better cotton sky than sky.
Wait, he's back in mine. Can we just straight up ban him? Is that cool?
On it.
Thanks, Courtney.
Done.
Thanks, Courtney.
Got it.
Alright, cool.
Had to push his limits.
I think
and,
he's like
now he learns.
ban number 9 on my stream. I've banned 9 people.
I've got a lot of bans, but most of them are the same person coming back into my stream trying to follow me with inappropriate names.
I hate to assume, but I think Courtney has the most amount of bans out of everyone.
Yep.
How many do you think you have?
I'll have to double check, but I think I got like 10 or something like that. And I only started streaming in November,
Well, that one
like end of
translated to
November.
podcast.
Pardon?
Oh, he's having me translate more things in Google Translate, and that one actually
Great.
translated properly.
This is Google Translate the stream.
Google Translate is odd.
Yes.
Bang.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish I'd learned that. What was the original question that I asked? Oh yeah. So we know that Severs is wait, who answered the question first? It was Courtjane, right?
I don't know what the fucking answer was.
The
I don't know what
the question was what teacher has
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Fuck, we got off topic, didn't we?
Yeah, no, that was the
A
point.
little bit.
That was the point. It was supposed to
That's
be
kind
a
of,
yeah.
see that's why this is called the ADD podcast.
Yeah.
That moment when you forget what the original topic was.
Pretty much. No, it was the point because I no, it was just like it was a thing to talk about ourselves so we could have like a conversation about with that certain thing. So anyone else?
Now, I would have to say that my favorite teacher was one of my computer class teachers.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the first year that I had her, it was just a regular computer class.
Yeah.
And the following year, I go into this classroom and I'm looking at my schedule and I'm like, didn't I take this class last year? It was one of the computer classes where you're learning like Excel and PowerPoint and all that. And it was the second year of that. And I was like, I could have sworn I took this last year and passed with flying colors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, he's back under another name.
Oh,
Look, he's gone.
What if that's just another person?
Being that he's posting the same exact stuff that the other one was, I doubt it.
Okay. Wow. Hey, I've caught up to Courtney. I have 10 now.
But
How long have
anyway,
you been streaming for, but?
Since September.
And how many followers do you have?
400.
Yeah, so I've got like 300 followers. I've been streaming since November, and I have 10
You're
bans
growing
already.
faster than I am, actually.
I'm not quite at 300 yet.
You
nearly
might
300.
you might be my Sky, and I might be your Hoodlum. That was actually kind of mean. I'm sorry.
Mean for who?
For Hoodlum.
Aw, poor Hoodlum.
For Hoodlum. Hey, thank you. Wait, what happened? Wait, 1 second.
what's up?
Oh, he followed me. That guy that we just
he
banned,
followed
he
you?
followed me.
Now I'm waiting for him to
What?
try to pop into my channel again.
He just followed me.
How can he follow when he's... Did he get banned or did you time him?
No, he got...
You banned him under one name.
I
I
know,
banned
did
him
you?
under a second, but he can still.
Yeah, so
push the
how-
He can just
button.
follow. He can
Oh,
just-
you can still
Yeah, he
follow
can- he-
after being
And
banned.
now Complex is spamming Hoodlum's emote because Hoodlum was mentioned. Got it.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
Hoodlum's emote can be spammed.
Yes.
I got him.
Yeah,
Guy
it's
was
fine.
really mean to him.
You
so
got
it's
him? No. What? What's up?
Comes into Sever's chat. I got him.
Oh, what's up? Oh, okay, cool.
fine. Hi.
All right.
Alright, this is what's up? What's up, Ralnick?
How's it going, Sky?
Yeah, it's going well, man. How you been? So, what was your thing? Computers, right? Computer teacher? How
Yeah,
did
the computer class.
how did he help you?
It was actually a she, and what she did
How'd
was
she help
she
you?
looked at me, and she goes, didn't you take this class last year? I was like, I thought I did, but they got me in here again. I showed her my schedule, and she's like, give me a minute. So she gets on the phone down to the office, and she comes back to me a couple minutes later, and she goes, yeah, you did take this last year, but now you're going to be my computer lab assistant for the entire year. I got a credit and a half for going into the class, picking up all the typing books, stacking them up, making sure the printer was filled with paper, and then goofing off the rest of the period.
Wow.
And she let me get away with everything. No matter what it was that I wanted to do, I was permitted to do it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty great. But you didn't learn anything for that entire thing, but you've already.
Not that, no, because it was the same exact class that I had the previous year. So I mean, I looked at it and I was like, I could have sworn I took this class last year, but you know what? I like computers, so I have no problems doing it again. And then when she noticed it, she's like, we're gonna do something here. And then she changed it to where I was able to just, I literally got credits for playing Yahoo games.
Nice.
Not gonna complain.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great. I can't lie. I had a
Well,
business
there wasn't
teacher.
really any other classes I could have gone into it for that period anyway.
Yeah.
I already had one study hall, and you were only permitted one study hall per semester.
I actually wish that I filled up my spares with classes. I took 2 spares every year for grade 11 and 12 but I wish I filled them up because I would have learned more. That's one of the regrets that I
wish there would have been more classes that I was interested in.
Yeah.
I really do wish that Japanese satellite learning thing would have actually been a thing, because I would have joined in.
See, my school was really good because they incorporated what we call TAFE, which I guess would be, I don't know what you guys would
Oh my
call it.
God, Ralnick! Thank you for the bits,
Probably
man.
similar to
Thank you so much. I'm sorry, Courtney. Continue.
It's all good. It'd probably be similar to a college, but not quite as intense. It's sort of a pathway through to university for us. So basically, you can go in there and get certificate 3s and all that kind of stuff in courses. And then you can use those certificates to go into college as well, or you can use those to just go into a workplace at a lower level.
Mm-hmm.
So our school actually incorporated a lot of those certificates that TAFE does with our school, with the school. So
What sort of
certificate 3
classes were offered with that?
So they call it VET. So you did VET childcare certificate. So childcare certificate 3, engineering, mechanical stuff. There was also a dancing one, hairdressing and makeup artist one, computer graphics one. There was heaps. There was heaps and heaps and heaps.
That sounds like our VOTech here. We had an option starting in our sophomore year where half of the school year would actually be done at a separate school where you would learn things like the computer technician stuff or business classes or hairstyling or whatever they had there.
Yeah. Yeah, so we didn't do it at a separate school. The teachers from TAFE actually come to the school and took the classes.
I don't know, Orthos. Why do you keep getting unfollowed from me? I don't know. It's
that
weird.
happens to me as well. As in you. That happens
Might
to me as
be
well.
a
I'm so glad
glitch
I'm
of
not
some sort.
the only person that does that. Because it's happened to me so many times. But I don't understand that complex.
He likes you the most, then Hoodlum, then Severs, then me, then Kakashari.
Ah, appreciate you, complex. In It's happened to me like with 2 or 3 other people as well.
Well,
Like Complex, I followed him and it unfollowed.
thank you, Orthos, for the refollow. Appreciate it,
I
man.
haven't noticed it happen to me.
See, I don't notice it happens, but it's happened to me like 5 times with Moosey, who is apparently not followed by me again. But I'm always following, like because I'm friends with him on Twitch, I see when he's online, but then I realize that he's not actually in my followers channel.
Yeah.
It happens to me with a few people. And it's very frustrating.
It is.
Well, I would imagine it would be, and I'm hoping that. Are you reporting every time this happens?
I have reported a few times, yes.
I would report it every time it happens because if it's a bug on their end, then they need to fix it.
Yeah.
And if they don't know about it, then they're not going to be able to fix it. So there's a whole rating system going on in my channel right about now.
What? Gotta see this. What about
Well,
me?
Complex, give him a follow.
Wow.
He's another variety gamer. He does some great streams. Recently he's been playing Stonehearth, I think it's called, and it looks really interesting. And if it wasn't $25, I'd own it.
I don't know
do
you.
mean half. I feel like you said that wrong.
Stonehearth? Hearthstone.
You
It's
guys should know each
It's
other.
Hearthstone?
Ralnick's a pretty chill dude. Complex.
Yes, Complex Shanny Benny does stream.
And Shani Benny
She's
also
not-
streams.
She hasn't streamed today because she's been, she had the migraine early this morning. And she's
Okay,
been kinda
Complex.
chilling.
If you follow him, you can catch the next stream, and if you don't like this stream, then you can unfollow. How about that? Okay. But I guarantee that you'll like Ralnick's stream. He's a pretty chill dude.
Yes, Ortho Ralnick does still stream. He did a stream today.
All we're the same person though. Like I can understand random glitch, but the same person. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just testing your loyalty to me. I have no idea.
Like I said, I would just keep reporting it to Twitch. That way they're made aware of the issue and can get it fixed.
I just hope that I didn't unfollow someone on my list.
My following list is so huge. Unless it's someone that I watch on a normal basis, which everyone I watch on a normal basis, I watch them on a normal basis anyway. I wouldn't know if I unfollowed them.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I
what
still
I
have
mean.
a lot
That's
of-
what happened to...
I have a
What was
lot of
happening
people
to
that I
me.
followed back whenever I went to Godvic's channel, and a lot of them, I think some of them don't even stream anymore.
Yeah, like collecting tax. Missed that.
Well,
guy, man.
we knew he had said that
Yeah.
unless it really picked up for him in a hurry, which we all knew wasn't going to happen,
But
that he was going to have to leave it behind and do something else afterwards so he could actually make a paycheck.
besides him though, you were pretty much my only person that I actually connected with through Godvic, and I think I got like around 7 to 10 people following me, and I'm still kind of following them, but I never went back to Godvic because I felt really shallow just to ask.
Yeah, I've finally left Godvic's channel because
Yeah.
I've met a lot of great people from there, but I don't know. There's so many there that there's no interaction between us,
Uh-huh.
and it just feels empty. I mean, having the boost to the follower number is nice,
Yeah.
but if you're not, sharing streams with each other, which that was one of the first things I did, is everyone who followed me and who I followed, I
Yeah.
went to their chats and I tried to hang out.
I try my
And
best.
Some people returned the favor and we've become really good friends, like you and Ralnick, and then others were just like, they never showed up.
Yeah. I actually went to every person's stream that followed me, and I followed back, and I checked them out, and sometimes they didn't come back to my stream. So
Yep.
I think that's when I unfollowed them. Yeah.
There's probably a lot of people I need to remove from my follow list, but I don't know. I'm at this point in time, I'm just too lazy to do it.
Yeah, I need to do that too. Refollowed you
Yeah,
again.
there's a couple people like I've
Uh,
actually not seen Slam. Have you seen Slam v Bam stream anytime in the last couple months?
Slam?
Yeah,
Who's that? I don't know. I don't remember.
I know he hosted you a couple of times,
Slam. Hold up.
and I don't think he has streamed since November.
What's his name? Slam what?
Slam
going-
v Bam.
I'm going to deafen myself, play some music while I start up my stream.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So, on that note, I'll tell you what my story of the teacher thing is. So, I had an English teacher in grade 7. Her name was Miss Wild. And she basically, like, in grade 7, I was basically like I'm an introvert mostly, but you know, like up until grade 7, I was like so freaking shy. I would not talk to anyone. I had like 0 friends, and I had no way of like expressing myself. So I don't know, but I was like decent at writing, right? Like I had thoughts in my brain that I could put on paper, but I would never like, you know, talk. So what she did was she got me into. Oh great, it's snowing again. I know.
Yeah, we're supposed to get anywhere between 2 and 4 inches tonight and tomorrow.
You
And some of
also.
it's supposed to be ice.
I'm looking at his stream. I only see 3 VODs.
Slam?
Yeah, Slam. And his last
Well,
VOD.
Ralnick said he has seen him, not very much, but he has streamed in the last month. I must have missed it. I'll have to.
His last
have to try
stream
to
was
keep the-
December 6th.
Well, his last recorded video,
Recorded video was December 6th. Yeah,
but he might be doing some streams where he's not saving the VODs.
maybe. Anyway, this story. Okay. So I was extremely shy, and she got me into speech writing. Okay. And then she there was a competition every year for speeches. Basically, you would perform in front of your class a speech, and then you would take that speech to the what's it called your school. So you would do it in front of the school, and from the school they would pick like 3 people
Mm-hmm.
that would have to go to like basically like regionals or like, you know, like to the provincial thing, and or at least the school board. I have no idea. I don't remember. To at least a school board, and they would like compete against other schools, right? So she got me into that, and I freaking like I managed to actually pull off a pretty good speech in front of my class. But when she when I passed the class, basically, like they were supposed to like elect 1 person from each class, right? And that was me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I had some favoritism, but let's not talk about that. So I went.
Teacher's pet?
I have no idea. I think she just wanted to help me. I don't think I was a teacher's pet. I mean,
It's possible.
It's
Some teachers
possible.
out there they do actually care about what they do. Thank you for the host, Archer J.
so yeah, I know. That's my stutter. Yes. You caught my stutter. Great. So damn you, Complex.
Yeah,
Okay.
Now you're making it worse because you got them all self-conscious about it.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I have to say it this time. So like, so when I got to the assembly that was supposed to be like the deciding thing in front of the entire school, I freaking broke because I had stage fright in grade 7, and it was really bad. I mean, I freaking froze and I couldn't speak, and my stutter got extremely bad, and I flunked it, right? And then she just did it again. She did it again for another thing. She got me to audition for the school play, and then that sparked my what's called well, I was already like taking drama since grade 6.
Yeah.
But I just didn't really participate that much, you know. I did it more for the writing. And then like I would just do like, you know, one monologue, maybe two, just to get my grade, but I didn't really actively participate in it. But she noticed that I took drama, and she got me to audition for the school play, and then like basically eventually she just made me break out of my shell. Like she basically taught me how to talk to people, which was like insane, you know. Like I don't know how or why she did that just for me. She was also a really new teacher. Like she was like fresh out of college. You know, this was like her first year teaching. She wasn't even supposed to be teaching our class because she was a substitute, because our previous teacher, she was pregnant and she went on break.
Welcome back.
Hey, what's up? I'm almost done this story. So yeah, like I don't think without her I wouldn't be here. I don't think I would be a streamer. I don't think I would have like done anything remotely artistic in my life without my grade 7 English teacher.
I could have used someone
Pretty
like
much.
that in my school. Whenever I took my speech class, now granted, my speech class wasn't until my senior year, so my stage fright was pretty well ingrained. That was my last year of school. I was already 17. It was pretty well ingrained in me. There's been a couple of things that have helped me break out of my shell. Like I've told you before, I used to actually do an internet radio show. Actually, I did it a couple times. I did it once just by myself. I actually met her whenever I was doing it the first time. And then the second time I did it, it was actually both of us that did the radio show together. And I think that helped a little bit. And then one of the reasons I've pushed myself into doing the streaming is to try to break out of that shell a little more.
Right.
If you ask her, anytime we go to
Me
one of
too.
her family get-togethers,
Busy.
it's absolutely horrible. I will sit in a corner and clam up, and I won't move. I won't talk. I won't move. I just sit there.
Right. One thing I realized. 1 second, guys.
I feel like I
Hi.
asked you and you didn't answer me.
How's it going? Okay, so I moved us into the sub channel because one, Biz can't request the bot to be in here, so we won't get ear spammed. And then second, no one can join us. He's like, I saw what you were doing.
I have.
I see everything. I see all.
Every
And
bot muted.
and
'cause of that reason.
Shani,
Study.
That's
Shani,
alright, you got moved to here anyway.
Shani said that she had a teacher like that too, and it was her choir teacher. Quit giving him a complex. What? What did I miss while I was saying my story?
She was yelling at Complex for making fun of your so stutter.
Yeah.
You're sneaking around a base? What base? What are you playing?
Sneaking around what now? Thank you
A
for the
base.
100 bits, Ral. I hope I
Wow.
can get some of those soon. I'm broke.
Wow.
I was able to get 5 last night,
Nice.
and I gave them to Archer.
Oh, Ralnick. Too kind,
Ralnick
man.
with the bits for both channels.
Yeah, thank you for the 100,
I'm
man.
on my
Appreciate it.
PS3. Ah, cool.
I would,
I don't
I'd,
know what that is, but it seems okay.
I'd return the
Oops,
favor,
wrong
but
button.
you have to, like, you have to pay a lot of money to get bits for Canada. I did it like once and then I never did it again. I spent
I'm
like
hoping the
40
bits
bucks.
get a little better here soon because
Uh-huh.
I am itching to throw bits at people and I have no bits to throw.
Yeah, we have to spend money.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
to spend money.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
guys get ads, don't you?
Yeah, they do.
No,
we-
Canadians don't.
We get
Canadians
we
Only
get ads
Americans.
here in
Canadians.
the US,
That's right.
but as of the
Americans,
last month, they haven't been giving.
Yeah.
I think I got a total of 300, maybe 400 bits for the entirety of January.
Yeah. Now you both
I don't
have
I'll
to
make
do a
this thing on your
sauce
stream.
shots. I don't do sauce shots. I still need to like think of something to do for my
But
subs
thank you
when
very
I get a
much,
sub.
Ral. It much appreciated. You didn't have to.
do the Mountaineer one.
What
Are you
should I?
playing a game? Why isn't it popped up? Okay, I am playing, but for some reason it's not up
Stream
there.
has ended.
What is
Nice.
happening? Whose?
Yours.
Oh, I actually checked my stream. We're actually at the 2-hour mark. Wait,
That
Biz, life-changing teacher, go.
Has it actually ended?
Oh, and
Changing teacher.
life-changing teacher.
Wait, so someone who's actually helped me.
Yes.
yes, like a teacher who's inspired you to better yourself.
See, I'm trying to go back
Thanks
to
for
my
the lure
past 'cause
complex.
I've tried to forget a few teachers.
Got a few of those as well.
There was one teacher that kept trying to make us talk about religion in grade 12. It was pretty bad. I had a feeling that he was trying to like convert us all to Christianity. It was pretty toxic.
Yeah,
Made-
that's
Man,
firing material around here. If you start talking about religion in school,
What are you doing giving me bits?
There's no religion.
now
course.
I did have one teacher that, for the most part of the year, he seemed like he was actually kind of a cool dude.
Thank you for the follow.
And then
I
he creeped
appreciate
every
you.
one of his students out because
But-
9/11 happened, and instead of being aghast at what was going on, he had the TV on in the room whenever we walked in, and was like, "Look, history is happening right now. Isn't this
Hold up.
exciting?" It's like, what the hell is wrong with you, dude?
fuck? Oh, that's fucking messed up. Okay, cool.
It
Okay.
was.
Let's
see if it
really
works now.
That's
screwed.
terrible. Okay, Biz, back to you. Inspiring
Probably
teacher.
my year 5 teacher, Mr. McCullough. He was I think his dad was Indian, his mum was British,
Mhm.
and like he's just the best teacher. He helped me with my report writing when we first started in year 5, and then
Rip what
I think at the end of the year, the top 3 students in the class got big Monsters Inc. posters.
Uh-huh.
So I was one of them, and I got this poster I had in my room for about 6 years, 7 years. A couple of years ago, it sort of
Uh-huh.
just ripped apart because it was so old.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I think he sort of helped me the most.
Do military training instructors count as teachers? Yeah, they do. I think they do.
I would think so. I don't see why not. I mean,
Yeah.
especially they would have one of the biggest impacts on your life. Period.
Show was great. I missed it, except the singing part every dang
Why
show.
is it not working?
When we did our radio show together, after about 2 months, all of the other listeners that we would have were encouraging her to start every show, and I mean every show that we did, she would have to start by singing a song that they picked out.
Yeah,
Okay.
she.
Am I back,
made me-
guys?
Although
I
Yeah,
his
don't
you're
know
stream
back.
what's
has ended.
happening with my stream. I don't know
Definitely
what the
not.
Oh,
fuck
your
is
stream?
wrong with it.
I honestly believe if
I see video.
if you at least have one good teacher in your life, you're not bound to be, but you're on a good way basically to becoming.
Yeah,
Back
you know,
now,
successful.
complex.
yeah. For some people,
Fuck's
all it
sake.
really takes is having one teacher that
Texas.
actually
The
gives a
singing?
damn.
Did Seb sing? Is that why it drove you nuts?
Wait, Seb
No,
sang?
she
Oh,
sang.
no.
It's working, but nothing else.
What?
Yeah, the game's still loading in. It's all good.
I see it. I see the sound.
Sebs, did you sing on radio?
No, I did not sing on radio.
Were you ever drunk enough to sing on radio?
Sweet.
He actually
times.
thinks about it.
Things like
Oh my
this,
god, that's
Bev.
awesome.
Because I swear to God, if
It wasn't
stops
like an
again, I'm just
actual
gonna give up.
radio station. You basically went on air and did whatever the hell you pleased. So if you wanted to go on air completely stone ass drunk, you could. They didn't care.
Cool. That's cool.
Now, if we've only had it happen one time where someone got completely smashed and started just going off on stupid shit that we had to kick them off air.
Mhm.
It's actually the radio station I am still a manager of.
Sky, I can't get in the Discord chat with y'all. Alright, I'll drag you in.
Are they sub?
No.
Oh, gasp.
Well, if you subbed, you could have just, immediately joined it. I'm just saying. Don.
Hush, Sky. For some reason, I was thinking I was in Biz's channel. And I
Oh.
was like, I am sub to Biz. What
Hi,
the fuck?
Crystal.
No, I think that's about it for the podcast.
That is-
What game are we moving on to?
Oh wait, no. We can ask Crystal. Crystal, life-changing teacher. Go. Positively life-changing teacher, not negatively. Negatively life-changing teachers we can talk about later. Next podcast.
Who is this Complex 42?
And there's Complex. Oh my God, people are just gonna keep joining. Alright, so for Orthos, it was his military cadet officer. For me, it was my English teacher. For, I think, Courtney, it was her grammar teacher for Indonesia.
My drama teacher.
Her drama
no, I didn't
teacher.
answer the question.
Oh, you didn't answer the question?
No, you never asked me.
What?
Yeah, we did.
I thought we went over
No,
it.
I said I had heaps.
Totally.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
That's all good.
okay. Courtney first, then Crystal, then Complex.
Nah, Crystal, go.
Okay, Crystal, go. Crystal.
Crystal.
I'm thinking.
Oh.
Because I don't really know of a teacher I have had that was like actually life changing.
Oh, that's kind of sad. It doesn't have to be a teacher, just like any mentor-ish figure in your life.
That's the thing I'm trying to think, because about the only thing that I could think of that would even be remotely close would be probably my photography teacher I had in high school, because my photography grade was so good and I was so good at photography that he wanted me to take his advanced photography class, or well, not advanced photography, but his advanced art class,
Oh.
and ended up that when I picked up the graphic design for the SCA, I ended up taking my art stuff to the next level, and that's why I've got my art business now.
Nice.
Well, trying to
Oh.
get my art business off the ground.
I mean, some people won't even try, Like they just don't have someone to inspire them to do that. I think it's very important to at least have one teacher that does do that. Some kind of teacher. In your life. Okay, Courtney, drama teacher. Tell us.
Wait. What was the question? Sorry.
Life-altering teacher. In positive way. Negative way next stream.
Negative way next stream.
Next podcast. Yes.
I don't know. I had heaps. I'd actually have to say it was my my vet certificate teacher. She was awesome. She had a lot of experience in the field, and she's probably the main reason why I want to go back and complete the course and that. I got really sick when I was doing the course and couldn't complete it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had some stuff happen at home. And at that stage I didn't want to go back and finish the course.
Yeah.
And I saw her down the street not that long ago, and she was asking about me, and basically told me I had to go back and do it because it was pretty much what I was made to do. So now I'm going back and completing the course.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a bonus.
Yeah. So I pretty much went in and did my interviews and got in straight away. They said that they were all happy to have me back because most of them remembered me from when I did it previously but hadn't completed it.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing is, it's been that long now since I can't dive. Since I did the course that none of the things that I previously earned now continue. Like they don't follow through anymore. So I have to start from scratch.
That kind of sucks.
That doesn't bother me too much because it's been a while, so it'll be good to have a refresher.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I had a drama teacher too, like that. My grade 10 then grade 12 drama teacher, same person. I had her for 2 years, and then the thing is, like, from grade 10 to grade 12, like 10, 11, 12, we had the same drama class. Pretty much the same 29 people in the class, and we just bonded. I'm still in a group and we still talk. I still talk to that, and we still catch up on life, and we still talk about stuff.
Honestly, that doesn't surprise me. A lot of those smaller classes like that, especially a specialized class, band, chorus, drama, whatever, you usually bond pretty good over those sorts of classes.
And I remember them saying that, like, this was like the first grade 12 drama class that they've had in since the beginning of the school. Which was it was a very new school, so it was around 7 years. So yeah, because no one takes it. Usually people just take it in grade 9 or 10, and they never take it again because they just need that extra art credit. But we actually took it. Like all the people. Like you needed to do grade 10 drama, you needed grade 9 drama. Do grade 11 drama, you needed grade 10, and you do grade 12, you need 11, right? So it's like it has to be those people signing up again to do drama again. So that was some kind of like miraculous thing that we accomplished. We stuck together for 3 years, and I'm actually pretty close to like almost all of the people in my drama class.
I know, I was so close.
Yeah. Yeah. My teacher, she definitely inspired me artistically, and it was I've been lucky enough to have multiple mentors in my life, including my dad, obviously, but like that wasn't a teacher, but like I've been lucky enough to have that.
Hey, Aunt, what are you
Crystal.
doing?
Crystal, did
What?
you say your thing yet? You said your
Yes.
She did answer it.
She
Her
did
photography
answer.
teacher.
Photography teacher. And then
Don't
am I
you
missing
listen,
anyone?
Sky?
No, I do. I'm just making sure everyone talked. Ralnick,
He's muted.
he's deaf.
Ralnick's busy watching my stream.
Okay. Biz already
Hey,
answered
Dad, how
the
you
question.
doing?
Oh, Complex.
You saying hi to Dad? What the fuck?
Complex. Complex. Life-altering teacher, and then we have to end the stream.
I'm listening to the stream. I'm just not. I don't have
Oh.
anything.
I'll make it very specific. My paramedic director was my life-altering teacher because he made it where I could alter lives.
Oh,
That's a pretty good one, I'd say.
pretty good. Well done. Well
I've
done.
been playing this for 2 weeks. I haven't been playing this for 2 weeks.
And then
I haven't been playing it when I'm not streaming it because I want everyone to see it.
Ralnick, just shout out a genre. Just like, not a genre, but like a field of the teacher. And just like shout it out and then leave.
Why
Or
do you
not-
feel like throwing up there?
Don't leave, but like,
You know well.
Mute yourself.
I felt like
I
throwing
think
up
he
this
said
morning,
he
but
didn't
that was
really have
self-inflicted,
anything,
so
which
He
I
didn't
mean,
have
neither
anything?
did I. So I none of my teachers are really inspiring. I mean, I had
I'm 40.
cool
I'm 40.
teachers.
Almost 49 years old. I don't remember my teachers.
You don't? I remember the ones that have significantly improved my life, and the
why
ones that
fuck
have
didn't you attack them?
that haven't. But yeah.
No, well,
I'm
we
doing
can
good,
save
Dad.
the
I've got-
bad teachers for next week. I think I can come up with a couple of stories for that one.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, thank you guys for joining for the podcast. My name
Do
is
hope you've
SkyShot.
enjoyed yourself. I am Severs.
He is Severs.
What game are we going to be switching off to?
We also have
This
Courtjane, Bizmiester, Complex 42, Ralnick, and Crystal Dawn here. They're all streamers. You guys should all go check them out.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Oh, and then Shani Banny with the mod.
Yeah, it's not even just the mod.
Now don't be starting fights. Yeah, what game are we going to be switching off to here?
You wanted to do Castle Crashers.
We can do some of that. I'll have to plug my.
Wow.
I could hear Jenny in the background then.
I told you not to be starting fights. Don't listen to me.
What did I say wrong? Did I say something
What do you
wrong?
mean?
That she's just the mod. Remember?
I mean,
said
she
that.
does also stream. I said with the mod. With the mod. Shani Banny with the mod. She also helped. And she's also a streamer.
Yeah, Sky said that, not me.
Yeah.
Did you just repeat what you
We
said?
know that Biz is behaving because he's not on his stream yet.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm not even
I
paying
had
attention,
my
I'm playing
ears
Rocket
covered
League.
waiting for more than a wow.
I was waiting for something to come flying through the curtain.
Why would she throw
know
something at you? Hey, Orthos, are you a
Because I'm
streamer?
the one that's here.
Orthos, if you're still there, are
Listen,
you a
left
streamer?
hand, Fight back.
Orthos, if you're still there, are you a
Very
streamer?
frustrating.
I'll come join y'all. Play Castle Crashers.
Alright, cool. I think we can have
Hey,
like
Castle Crashers, I
4.
have that, but uninstalled.
Yeah, we can do up to 4 on that one.
Yeah, we can do up to 4. So me.
Sky, imagine Battle Block with Sevs.
Oh, that would be fun.
I don't have Battle Block.
Hey Sky, my turtles are waiting. I mean, my frogs.
Oh,
Still waiting
God.
for you.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put up my BRB screen. I have to run to the restroom real quick and refill my drink.
Remember to wash your hands.
Not particularly in that order, but you know. I will be back. Thank you all for tuning into the podcast. I do hope you stick around for the game. If not, then I do thank you
Bye.
for watching. If you do